Are you okay with that?
I think every soul should pay for what he's done.
But Sahih Muslim, we read 66, 65, 66, 66.
Yeah, I don't agree with that hadith.
So you don't agree with Muhammad. Astaghfirullah Rabbil Alameen. That means you are a kafir. You just denied Islam, but it was predestined for you.
No, I didn't deny Islam.
Anyone who rejects, anyone who rejects any hadith of the Prophet, any statement of the Prophet, and doesn't submit to it, he is now a kafir, a munafiq, an unbeliever, a hypocrite. That's Surah An-Nisa, chapter 4, verse 65. You just said, I don't agree with the sound hadith of your Prophet. You are now a kafir,
you believe it?
munafiq.
Isa's coming back.
What does that got to do with you rejecting what your Prophet said and not submitting to it?
So, as I said, when Isa comes back, things that are unclear to us will be made clear when him and
what does that got to do with you rejecting Sahih Muslim? You just said, I don't accept it. You just rejected sound.
My friend, many scholars who graduated from Al-Azhar University in Egypt reject Sahih Muslim and Sahih Bukhari, some stuff.
What?
So just because you reject those some hadiths,
can you show me the history? Hold on. Show me the history of Sunni Islam. Show me the Muslim scholars like Ibn Kathir, Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah, and the others that rejected these hadiths that I cited. I know Muslims today reject them, they're embarrassed. The Muslims today reject them, they're embarrassed. But the Muslims that were dominant and had the upper hand and had subjugated people and their lands when they were not embarrassed and ashamed of their deen, can you show me where Ibn Taymiyyah says these hadiths we reject? Where Ibn Kathir says these hadiths we reject? Can you show me them rejecting these hadiths?
I haven't heard of them rejecting them.
Exactly, because it's a modern invention where Muslims like Shabir Ali and others, they're so embarrassed and humiliated by their deen. Now they're explaining it away or rejecting them. But if they're living at the time of these shiyukh, mashayikh, and these ulama, they would have been killed. They would have been killed. You get it? So do you want me to read the hadith? You want me to read the hadith where your Prophet said, you can commit zina, adultery, and steal, but if you die saying shahada, you still go to paradise. So it's your Prophet that gave you the license to live like a pig. But don't worry, die saying shahada from your heart, you will enter Jannah, inshallah. Can I read it for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let me get it for you. Hold on.
But that kind of goes against your
No, it doesn't. I just explained it.
Predestination to be,
no,
to be
I
a
just
Muslim,
explained
to be
it.
a Muslim, but it goes against.
I just
it goes
explained
against
it.
what you said about not all Muslims.
I just explained it. I just explained it. Let me explain it one more time before I read the hadith. Okay.
Okay.
Can I explain it before you interrupt me? Let me explain.
Say shahada because Allah predestined.
Yes.
Is what
Allah
saying.
predestined.
But not all Muslims will end up in heaven.
According to
what you said.
According to the hadith, every Muslim that's in hell that said shahada will come out. That's the point. Any Muslim,
well, then all the Muslims will go to heaven.
That's if they say shahada from their heart. But how do you know Allah hasn't predestined you to turn away from Islam and become a Hindu? Yeah, some Muslims become Hindu, Buddhist, atheist, agnostic. What do you mean? What are you laughing at? So what if Allah predestined you to become an atheist and you die an atheist? Then you straight to hell and you stay there, buddy. Okay, can I now read the hadith? Here it is. So here it goes. Okay, here's the hadith for you, buddy. Here it is. You ready? And
I don't agree with these hadiths.
You don't agree with Bukhari and Muslim?
Not if this is what they're saying.
Okay, then you are now a kafir, an unbeliever, munafiq, a hypocrite. You're done. You're not a Muslim. You're done. Good job.
That's according to you.
No, that's according to Sunni Islam.